Hi guys, welcome to another video by myself, Bateson87. This is a Road to Glory video, but it's one to help you guys. Now I've realised in the past couple of weeks, even probably since the start of FIFA, I've not done any videos to help you guys get better at the game, or even do certain game modes to benefit you guys, to get you more coins, to get you better players, to upgrade your teams a lot faster. And that's why we're taking a slowdown on today. Now usually we do the draft. You guys aren't interested in the draft. A few of you guys, the hardcore, do watch it, but a lot of you guys don't. You prefer just the packs. So away from that, I am going to be doing the draft, and in this video I'm going to be explaining a few things when it does come to the Road to Glory, because I know a few people are getting frustrated with it. A few people think I'm behind in terms of progress. I don't think I am, but I'm doing it differently to a lot of other people, and that's something I do want to do, guys. I don't want to be following the trend of everyone and copying everyone exactly to the T, because that just becomes boring for the viewer. So if you guys do want MSP, PSN codes or cheat game codes, go and check out g2a.com. Their link is down below. If you try and hit over 3,000 likes, that'd be brilliant on the Road to Glory, and subscribe to me if you're not subscribed already. So the aim of today's video, guys, is to talk about squad battles. Now, if you saw yesterday's video, you might have seen I become very disgruntled, not with the game mode itself, just because of the time that I put into it and the return on rewards. But it's the same with everything when you do come with packs, even draft, you know. I honestly think it could be better me doing draft than it is doing squad battles. Now, I have done squad battles. The first 4 games, we're currently at 22nd in the world. You can see the points which we've scored, and I've been doing a thread for the past couple of weeks every single day, posting exactly what I've been getting on my turns. And a lot of people are like, are you playing an ultimate? And I don't play an ultimate. Nepenthes plays an ultimate, David Miner plays an ultimate, maybe even A9 Skills plays an ultimate. But that's not a game mode that, like, I don't want to give myself unnecessary pressure to do ultimate, potentially take losses, because there's absolutely no point when I can make it into the top 100 by just doing legendary and just being consistent. So in today's video, I've got a breakdown of the games. The game I recorded was this one, the Taylor FC. Now you can see with the first game, guys, got 2,710 points. We maxed out everything we could in terms of getting the points. The problem with the team was it's a low rated team, 64 rated, which unfortunately does reduce the outcome of the points. The second team, I conceded to this team, but I did get everything else apart from the clean sheet. That's a 78 rated team, but still gets me over the 2,500 threshold, which you guys do need to be aiming for. The next one, in this game against this team, we did get 4 goals, the max that you should go for. I think we got everything, maybe short on corners, but we missed out on the 5th goal, which unfortunately did only get me 2,593. But then I think this could be one of the highest point totals you can get on legendary, and it is this. It is the 87 rated team, sick team, and we got 5 shots. We got 10 shots on target, we got 5 goals, we got 10 corners, we got 60% possession, and also the 80 plus rated pass accuracy, which I would recommend you guys doing. So I'm going to be cutting up this game to show you guys exactly how to abuse and dominate the AI. Not something I ever thought I would be doing on the channel, but I want you guys to be walking away as many coins as you can to potentially add the coins. Now currently, I think at the start of the weekend, before the rewards, on like 250k or something, and we've got 359k, you know, now, so it's a pretty good return if you guys want to grind out the 45 games and finish in the top 100. Now you can see we have sold a lot of stuff, mainly the players which we had duplicates of. We were listing them all up, got rid of them, and we still got a bit more on the trade pile as well. I think another player might have just sold then, as we did do that, and that keeps us up to date with this video. Things are selling left, right and centre here. We've got a bronze pack as well to open, but if you guys want to pause the video, I'm going to be putting a screen up on, well, an image up on the screen in a moment. That will give you guys a chance to see what you do need when playing squad battles. Now I find it pretty easy. There's a few games which I do find pretty frustrating, but everyone does anyway. But it's all about consistency with squad battles. Now you can see 2,500, I would say, is the threshold. If you get a bonus on that, you could be good, and there's a few times which you may have to go into extra time, because it may be a case where you're like 2-0 up in the 85th minute and you're like, bloody hell, I'm not going to get 3 goals in the 5 remaining minutes. So you score 2 own goals, take yourself to extra time, guys, and try and complete all the stats there, and it'll be better you going to extra time winning 5-2 than it will be just picking up a 2-0 victory. So With that said, this is what you need, guys. On the screen now, there'll be an image of the main factors which you guys should hit. The first one is definitely the goals. 5 goals is the max payout. You can see I've got a 6-0 there, but the 6 goal didn't count. I just maybe got that goal when going for a shot on target, and it went in anyway. So 5 goals, sorry. 5 goals, 10 shots on target. That's the main criteria for you guys hitting on squad battles. Then I would also maybe even put this in the final category as well. 5 goals, 10 shots, and 1 clean sheet. If you guys can stop the computer from scoring, you're going to get an extra 200 points, I think it is, on it. And you can see, just because we conceded on that game, we missed out on about another 200, which would have took us to 2795 with about the rated team as well. So we did miss out on 200 points there just because we conceded a goal. So the clean sheet is very important. Now, for you guys to get that clean sheet, what I would recommend you doing, and it may screw up your gameplay when it does come to doing the when it comes to doing online gameplay, because it's very, very different, is set your controller settings, and you guys can do that. I can't show you because I've gone into a team now. I actually played my game, sorry. When you go into a match, actually I can show you what to do. If you're going into a squad battles match, I'm going to show you a tester against team of the week. We press start, we do it on beginner. It doesn't really matter. I play an alternate controls, that doesn't matter either. But when you're in this next screen after it, this one, move over to controller settings, press up and change defending to legacy. This doesn't affect anything online, so you are doing I think it's tactical defending online, but on offline game modes you can do legacy defending, which I'd recommend doing, because all you're literally doing, guys, is holding A on the controller, and that will give you a better opportunity to tackle the opponent and get the ball back. Now, be careful against a computer, because a computer are very sneaky little guys, as you may have figured out already, guys. They can score a lot of goals, so that basically is covering the clean sheet. After the clean sheet, guys, so you've got the 5 shots, you've got the 10 goals, you've then got the clean sheet as well. These are the bonus ones that I would go for. 10 corners. This one sounds very ridiculously hard to do. I thought it was hard to do, but after speaking to Nep and all the other people who do squad battles, it can be pretty easy to do if you do abuse a certain mechanic in the game, and I will be showing highlights of that in a second. And after that, guys, 60% possession or over, and the 80% pass accuracy. Another bonus which you guys may want as well is the tackles. So obviously you're getting a lot more tackles by holding A and doing legacy defending, and then after that, don't want to get offsides because that removes some points, and you don't want to foul the opponent as well because that will also remove some points from your total. So with that said, that's basically a breakdown of squad battles, what you do need, but I want to show you the certain situations in which I got them against the 87 rated team on squad battles, and hopefully it may be a little bit too late this week, but it may get you into Elite 1 if you guys haven't done it yet. But I'm going to show you it up against this 80. I'm sure that was an 87 rated team yesterday, but it is an 86 today for some reason. Might have been an 86, but we got close to 2,900 points on this game, and I want you guys to benefit from squad battles if you want to put the time and effort in to do it. And obviously it's 4 games a day up until Friday, then 4 games every 8 hours over Saturday and Sunday, with a total I think of about 6 sets on a Saturday and Sunday. Hopefully you guys will take away from this video, but let's go and get into the highlights of the game which we finished and show you where I did boost up the points to get me the huge finish of 2,897 points. So now we move into the gameplay, guys. Early on in this game we are rocking the 4-3-2-1 formation. We don't change it in squad battles because I do like the fact we have a striker, 2 attacking forwards on the left and the right, and it does help me. So we take a 1-0 lead, we then hit the ball which is saved by the goalkeeper. I was aiming to get the goal, guys, but it went out for a corner. I then went to try and get another corner, and this is a technique where I do try, but a horrendous bad touch by Alessandrini walks it out, and we were left with 1 corner. So now what I'm aiming for, guys, is to push, get the 5 goals instantly. I would recommend doing low driven shots, because if keepers are good, and from low driven shots from angles, because if they do bounce out, they can get saved. you can basically get 2 shots in one, and that's a benefit for going for the 10 shots on target, and there's a high chance the keeper may save it and parry it out for a corner, which is another benefit as well. But if you're looking for them certain goals and you guys don't think that you are good enough to potentially hit the 5 goals against legendary AI, it's definitely worth practicing, guys, because you can see we get a little bit of luck there, holding the A button with legacy defending, and Pogba makes it 4 in the 39th minute. You can see we've had 8 shots as well. I'm not going to be showing the highlights of me getting the all the shots, but we have managed to get them. I think when we get the 5th goal, and Vidal, you can see patiently playing. It's not a sprint, guys, it's not a race. You can take your time, and you can see fake shots are very, very clinical against the AI, and also the step overs and even ball rolls as well. So 5-0, 10 shots hit at that point. We're now moving into the second half. Actually, no, this was the 10th shot. I went for a shot on target. We do get a goal. That was number 6, and 10 shots were completed at that point. So what we had to go for now, guys, was possession. Periodically as well, you will see me press the start button to check my stats, and you can see, if you move over the match facts, you can see 12 shots, 12 on target, 50% possession, and not many corners. But from straight after that, guys, we go for a long shot, bounce off a defender, goes for a corner, and this is what you need to do to get the 10 corners pretty quickly. Just basically walk down the byline and wait for a defender to push it out. Now, one thing I will point out, guys, you need to do a short corner, wait till the replay or the in-game action camera of the goalkeeper comes up before you press the L2 or LT button, and it'll make him come over faster, because if you forget to do it, he's got to run all the way from the area to the corner. But you can literally see me sprinting to the byline. Defender or even Frank Ribery at this point is the person who's tackling me, and we're ranking up the corners. So very, very boring, very monotonous way, guys, but it can work out to be stupid amount of points just for hitting the 10 corners if you guys have got time to do it. And you can get them by doing tight angle shots, low drivens against the keeper. You may push it out, you may push it back into play, or a long shot which takes a deflection off a defender, or even gets saved by the keeper and goes out for a corner. But you can see that's how it works. This is perfect. And you can see we now take a look at the match facts now. Nearly went to forfeit match. You can see we've got 13 shots, 13 on target, 10 corners. We've got 7 tackles, which is a bonus, 85% pass accuracy, so that one's done. The only thing we need to work on now, and this is something where you guys may get a little bit triggered, is you need to slow the play down. You need to basically aim to whack it on defensive, because the last thing you want to do is get caught on a counter, and play it safe, guys. Play it out to the wing, try and keep it in the opponent's half as well. And remember, this isn't against a user online, so you're not going to frustrate anyone. You're literally playing the computer and just looking to hold possession to get it to 60. So the computer in the second half, if they're down by a certain amount of goals as well, could come out very attacking. But slow the play down. Try and do this for a considerable amount of time. Just pass around aimlessly, but obviously it may help you when moving into online play as well. But just try and keep the ball as much as you can. I'm not a very good player, but there was one benefit from losing the ball, guys, and that is being able to do an extra tackle and get them stats up, as well as Petit does dispossess our opponent. So I'm going to point out again, guys, 5 goals, 10 shots on target, 10 corners, 60% possession, 80% pass accuracy, tackles as well, try and get that over 10, try and make no fouls, try and get no offsides, and also, guys, switch it to legacy defending. So we come to the end of the game. We nearly got very unlucky here. We nearly conceded in the 90th minute, but thankfully Pogba clears it out, and I think that takes a wild shot by my opponent. Ribery goes off, and we do a short corner there, pass it out to the wing, and we've got the possession up. We've got everything else up, guys, and that was a perfect squad battles game for myself. And you can see, game completed. Stick the team as it was there with a 4-3-2-1 formation. Don't do anything with like player instructions and stuff like that. 6-0. Perfect amount of details. 2,897 points. Hopefully this video can help you guys get some coins. If it does, leave a like, rate on it, share with your friends. And until next time, guys, see you later. Have a very, very nice rest of your day.